EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. He's taken down just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
On first down, right back to Williams. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
Dak facing third and long. That's complete to Devontae Turpin. He needed 13, and that's exactly what he got. By the nose of the football, it's a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
First and 10. Pistol now for Prescott. He's got that complete to Turpin.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 4. They'll go with Williams. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, here we go. On the ground, here's the rookie who played in-state at Austin. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Dallas first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line. Back to throw is Prescott. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They run over center with Williams. Good blocking, and he's in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. His 6th touchdown now for the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. Play action now. It's McCarthy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. Still going. And he will go all the way. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He's got it. The Vikings come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Cavante Turpin on the return. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. At the Vikings 49-yard line. First down, Prescott. Open, left side is Schoonmaker. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. To the air again. Prescott. In trouble, and down he goes. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This one from just under 50 yards. And he pulled it left. No good. And the score remains tied at 7.
Well, no excuses here, Mike. This is pretty clear. He just flat out pulled it and winds up missing it wide left.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now here's Aaron Jones. Room to run past midfield. Whoa! And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. 36 yards. On first down, here's McCarthy. To the outside, and he's got Jefferson. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nicholas Morrow. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Yeah! They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 1. A handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
To throw is Dak. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Pass brought in by Fletcher. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41.
There we go.
Now it's Williams. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Gonna work it to Lamb on the RPO. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. This one is caught by Turpin. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big play for the Cowboys. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll run it with Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 12-yard line. Yeah, here we go. I think.
Prescott now. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
On third down, Prescott. And that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it's going to lead to fourth down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Cowboys will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Out is Brandon Aubrey at the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Jones to begin this drive. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. In motion, it's Jefferson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nicholas Morrow on the tackle. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Vikings.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he's close to another first down. It's brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd and inches. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hockenson. And he will get into the end zone. T.J. Hockenson, touchdown Minnesota. His 4th TD grab of the season. Riker now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Vikings are on top. It's 14-10. Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. A return coming from the 14. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
47. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide 8.
Prescott on first down. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. On 1st and 10, Prescott. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
47. Yeah, here we go. I take point.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. And he is out of bounds. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll throw again. Dak. Picked off by the former Eagle, Isaiah Rodgers. And the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
First down, Minnesota.
Now Jones. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
It is 3rd and long.
Let's go. 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. before he can even think about returning that ball.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On play action, here's Dak. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll bring up second down. Pistol now for Prescott. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Now Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
To the air again. Prescott. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Yeah, here we go.
Again, Prescott to the air. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Right to line.
Prescott again. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. I think. Line. Hey, kill.
First down, Prescott. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
For the Cowboys field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
And this is blocked. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And you'll take this up past the 40, pick up at 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Again, it's Jones. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. That's going to be caught. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. To return, it is Turpin. Into space. And he's going to score. He takes it back on the punt return. One play, 70 yards. Touchdown, Dallas.
The kicker
On for the PAT is Aubrey. He gets it to go. And the Cowboys move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They get 11 and quickly pick up 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Stephon Gilmore up to make the play.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down, they need 7. He'll run. This is Jordan Mason. Finding room across midfield. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy like this? He's your backup running back, but he's kind of a change of pace. He's got that home run ability, and he showed it there. That was a heck of a run.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They run on the jet sweep. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
So, of course, these plays are designed, Mike, to get big gains. But even though that's not the case here, what these plays do is they keep the defense off balance. They match up with their regular traditional run game. They match up with all their pre-snap motions and shifts. So it just adds a little eye candy and makes this defense, the second they take their eyes off the read, if they guess wrong, that's where the big plays come and complement offense.
Throw on the run is complete. Good pickup there. He goes horizontally at the end, trying to maximize the game. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Second down and 8. To throw is McCarthy. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. A gain of 11. And it's 1st and goal.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Jones is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Yeah!
Shotgun snap for Prescott. over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
For a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Fourth quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
It's not just the block was creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
On the play fake, Dak. And he can hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over here up near the 40.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super concerned. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Secured by the veteran, Adam Thielen. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. On the draw, here's Jones. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
a second charge timeout for Minnesota, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. They run it once more with Jones. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
McCarthy's pass intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. A give, and here comes Williams. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. That look good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road,
He's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Ivan Pace. He gets in to drop it. It's a loss of 8. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Ivan Pace. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
and at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 24 now, here's second and 8. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is out of bounds. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Vikings. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
by the lux when that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, people diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Welcome New Orleans with the LA, get the LA yelling.
Riker it out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
This is first and 10.
We're going to 54. Wide.
Prescott. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up now for second down. They'll drop to throw. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Theo Jackson. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night